Good people, welcome to FiddleHed Fiddle Lessons. Let's learn how to play a sweet Irish jig called Rolling Waves. This tune is in the key of D major. Let's warm up with the D major scale with triplets. So I'm going to start teaching the tune. I'm going to turn my drone off for now, but I think that you could spend a lot more time warming up if you're just starting to play. Maybe do the scales for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever works, but really get it in your fingers and return to it throughout the tune. I'm going to try to remember to do that because I think it's a good idea. It'll make the scales seem kind of more cool, more fun if you can start to hear them in these tunes. All right, so let's just get started with the A part, the first quarter. And now with more flow. Okay, so it starts with D, 2, 1, 2. Open, 1, open. First bar is. Next bar is. We're going to go open D to A3, which is D, and then A2, open D3. So the whole first quarter again is. All right, let's take a moment and loop on this together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again. So, if you take the time and really master this first quarter, the rest of the A part's going to come a lot easier because each quarter of the A part begins the same. Do 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 do. All right, so let's move on to the second quarter of the A part. With more flow. So it begins the same with 2, 1, 2, open, 1, open. And now we're going to go open A to D2. And then D3, 2, 1. So that's fourth bar. So the whole second quarter is. Third quarter is the same as the first. I'll just repeat it though. And then here's the entire fourth quarter of the A part. flow. So again, it starts with D2, 1, 2, and now we're gonna go 3, 2, 3. So we have. That's followed by open A to D2, then D3, 2, 1, A, D2, which is how the second quarter ends as well. Alright, so the entire fourth quarter is, you know most of it, you really just need to know, anyway, what I meant to say was that if you learned all the other parts, there's only 3 notes that are different in the fourth quarter than the second quarter. Anyway, here it is again, fourth quarter. Very cool. So, why don't you take a moment to pause the video and practice anything you're unsure of at this point. Okay, cool. Now let's just practice the entire A part with a play along track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. Let's move on to the B part, first quarter, and we'll just jump right into it. And with flow. Okay, so it's gonna start D to A3, kind of did a similar thing, the second bar of the A. And then we're gonna do 2, open. So, and now we're basically gonna go 3, 2, open 3 times in a row. So far we have long open D, then 3, 2, open, 3, 2, open, 3, 2, open. That 3, 2 opens on the A string, and then the quarter ends with D3. So we have. So the more you notice little patterns like that, the easier it will be for you to learn these tunes and kind of get them. So that's like a little micro pattern. You can also notice bigger patterns like we had in the A part. First quarter is the same as the third. So just always be on the lookout for things that repeat, because it makes it easier on your brain, and then when you can more quickly get the tune and concentrate on things like getting it to sound good, getting the timing better, getting it more in tune, okay? And then later we'll learn how to do variation of these tunes. So this tune, Rolling Waves, planning to do a variation lesson as well, which should be up soon. Okay. So that was the first quarter of the B part. Now let's do the second quarter. With more flow. Such a sweet tune. Each little bit is sweet. Let's see. Okay, so it starts D2, a long note or a quarter note, to A3. It's kind of fun to just add one note at a time. Let's do that right now. You can do it on your own anytime too. So we're gonna go. Now I'm gonna add one note. I'm gonna add A2, because it sounds a little different every time. I added open A there. I'll do that again. Now I'm going to add D3. That again. Now I'm going to add a long D2. Cool. Now I'm going to add a long D1. Ah, we finally have the whole thing. I'll do it all once again. Whole second chord of the B part. All right. So here's the third chord of the B part. With a little more flow. Breaking it down. It starts like the first quarter, but it only does that A3-2 open once. Then we're going to go A3, and then we're going to go up to E1 open. I'll do that again. And continuing down to A3-2 open. A3-2 open, D3. I'll do all that again. That's the whole third quarter. Good. The fourth quarter of the B part is the same as the fourth quarter of the A part. I'll review it though. All right, cool. So, same thing. If anything is unclear, pause the video and practice it. I'm just gonna play through the entire B part very slowly. Feel free to join in or just listen because listening is practice too. I'll count you in 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hopefully that wasn't too fast or too slow, and hopefully you love this tune as much as I do. I really do. Just a sweet tune, major key, classic, and kind of interesting rhythmically. So, but what good is it for me to just sit here and talk about it? You should go and play it, right? It's way better than just listening to somebody else talk about it. So yeah, so stay tuned. I'm gonna do a variation lesson on this. Thank you so much for your support and for watching FiddleHed, and we'll see you soon. Go to FiddleHed.com for a progressive, step-by-step course outline, color-coded tabs, play-along tracks, sheet music, and much more. Thanks for watching the video. Excellent! And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.